Hey guys. Okay, sorry, I am a little bit late. I am unmade up. I was planning on being on the computer. I am back home. If you can tell from my background here. Um, but my little StreamYard on my computer is doing this. It's doing the hamster wheels. And I didn't think I was going to go face forward, so I kind of didn't fit on the makey ups. Um, but y'all don't really want to see me anyway. We want to see Randall and what he's working on. So I just wanted to say thank you, Randall, for being here again for us for week 2.
Thank you. I really had a lot of fun with it last week, and welcome back anybody that was here last week, and welcome anybody that's new this week.
So I'm going to quickly try to say hey to everybody. Well, what it'll let me see. Oh my goodness. Hello, Dana Reed. Hello, Brenda, Stephanie, Linda, um, Robin, Stacy S, Ashley, Bumbles. How are you? Kimmy, Joe. Hey, you are saying hello this week. Thank you, Joe. We have a friend, Joe, and he was in the live, but he just didn't answer. So I was like, you didn't talk to me. So you didn't answer me. Hey, Miss Program Channel, Miss Tia, Suzanne, Sue. I mean, why did I say Suzanne? Sue, I know your name. Yes, I'm glad I'm home. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Nicole. Amelia, how you doing? Leona. Stephanie, Tammy. Oh, Lord, I know it jumped on me. Y'all, with me being on the phone, I am pretty sure that I have. Okay, let's see if I can fix this now. I have no idea if I can fix this or not, but we're going to try.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna. This is the one I was called The Leading Cook.
There we go.
And if you remember, watched last week, I was trying to decide on colors of books. So I finally decided on, I had a burgundy book last week. I decided on adding 2 more burgundy books. For me, it kind of continues the color across the painting rather than just one burgundy thing way over here. And I'm starting to add a little bit of design around the edge. So I'm going to be working on this tonight. And a little later in the broadcast, I'm going to tilt the camera down. Also got a new tripod this week. It does something besides go one direction. I'm going to point it down so you can actually see me working on the piece.
That is awesome. So, sorry, if you see me looking back and forth, I finally got the computer up. And I'm going to kind of switch to the computer to see if I'm going to mute myself on this mic real quick. And I'm going to unmute on the computer, and I'm going to see if I can see stuff better on it. And if I can, then I'll take this off the screen. Hold on. Okay, so whoa. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, how about this? Nope. What in the world is happening here? I took myself off of this. I thought.
You have an echo.
Okay. Nope, that's still going to echo. I'm going to have to completely get off this. Ugh. Okay. Let's see if I can hear you. Can you hear me here?
I can hear you.
Okay. See, I'm telling you, they need to make technology for us older people that is not so daunting. That's what they need to do. That works like it's supposed to.
We were having lots of technology issues the last couple of days with our new computer, new printers, everything that should work wonderfully. but they have a tendency to constantly update things, which they call improvements. We've discovered all it does, it makes it not work anymore. Until you bring a professional in to figure out how to get around it, and then you're back up and running again.
I know it's like every time that's why I'm like I'm a little scared to go back to school this coming up year, because they said we're doing something new technology wise. We're going to take out your PCs. You know, we had the regular PCs with a monitor and a keyboard and the stack, you know, that you turn on. And they're replacing them with what they are calling a laptop hub. And so I still have a lap. There's still a monitor and a keyboard, but now it's connected to a laptop instead of a hub. And so I got to learn new technology. And I'm like, y'all just made me learn a phone last year. And y'all wouldn't think learning a phone would be difficult. It didn't come with a manual. And I kept hanging up on people left and right. So they're just not making it. They're not making it older folk friendly. That's what's happening.
I did notice that. I'm going to try to tilt it down just a little bit more so you can kind of see what I'm drawing on here a little bit. Got to figure out where I'm going.
Okay, so I will say if y'all made a comment ahead of now and I did not see it, I apologize. I've now gotten to where I can see the comments on the screen. And I can see the last one I can see right now is Dana just turned down the sound on the one. I just finally went out of that one and said, forget it. I'll just go on this one. Oh, Linda wants to know, how did Coral Castle come to be? I was not able to snag that one before it was sold out, but I will be getting it when it comes back in.
That one, years ago, I had drawn some fish, some fantasy fish. I kind of like these big round fish with big lips. For some reason, I put lips on my fish. Looks like Jess is joining us.
Yeah, we got Jess.
Hey, y'all. Sorry I'm late. I had to finish supper.
Oh, you're fine.
And
so you were saying about the lips on your fish? I love those lips.
Anyway, then back a few years ago, I had someone want to commission an underwater piece, a fairly good size underwater piece, about so big. And so that's where I did Coral Castle. And then I did a mate to it at the same time called Coral Kingdom. Very similar, different castles, different fish. So that's kind of how that came about.
Oh, that is so cool. Crashly, I will definitely have to hit you up before the next stream so that you can help me with what I can do in StreamYard. Y'all, I can't even figure out, Crashly, I cannot even figure out how to make Mr. Spangler big and Jess and I on the side. I keep thinking that it's this button, but when I do, it puts me. I don't want me as the bigger. I want Randal as the bigger. This is, although I could do this. Hold on. I could do this. See, if I do that, then I could still talk, but I don't want to do that to Jess. So, because I want people to be able to see. I want to see now. I don't know how. Okay, how do I? Lord, how do I fix it? Okay, see. Will it do this way? Well, that does.
Drag Randal to the bigger square. When you make yourself big, drag Randal to the bigger square.
Jess, I love you. Oh my God, I love you, Jess. Yay!
It worked.
Jess, you're amazing. I love you.
So is my head cut off at the moment?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
I'll drop it back up there just a little bit more for the moment, and then I'll lower it down just on the artwork here in a little while.
Oh, Joe said with the technology, that's how the professionals keep their jobs, is because, we got to keep going to them with, hey, how do you make this thing work?
That's what I was thinking, yes.
Hey, Stephanie. Oh, Crashly, you're so sweet. I'm trying. I'm telling you, I'm trying to grab all these. Hey, Morgana, Becky, Crashler. What sold out already? Coral Castle was sold out, but it's not limited edition. We'll still be able to get our hands on it. That was the only thing that kept me from crying. Because it wasn't limited edition. Because I already got to hunt down one, and trust me, see, this is the problem. Everybody likes to get rid of a lot of their other canvases from different artists. Do you know which artist I hardly ever see in the D-Stash group? Yours. So I'm like, okay, people, someone needs to give up reading time. Someone needs to decide to D-Stash it. Did you know that DAC came out with 2 more of your paintings? Want to know what the full picture? Oh, so today, which I did manage to snag, Diamond Art Club released through Amazon only. So it's a Amazon exclusive, like they did with a couple of others of yours. It's and I bought it, and it's a cropped image.
Yes. Of time. I did see that on Facebook. Yes.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. And so what was the full picture of that one?
Right. Yeah, it was it's those little dragons are called my teacup dragons. They sleep in teacups and they have little bitty wings. But that one's called Nap Time. That's a section of it anyway. And I think they did a wonderful job cropping it. It really looks great.
I'm excited because when I saw that it was a teacup dragon, my little dragon heart said, "It must be mine." So I got it. I was like, I got a teacup dragon because I know I have it in Eldar's Secret, but to have one all in its little own.
Yes.
Sleeping. And you said you don't have names for your teacup dragons, right? They're just your teacup dragons.
No, I'm not even sure how many there are. There's probably lots of them. I guess I should give some of them, but then I need to be able to tell them apart too, and I haven't yet either.
Right, like we can tell Dewey and Dagmar apart because they have, those little subtles. We know Rupert because of his color. Tia wants to know, are you aware, she said, ask Mr. Spangler if he's aware that his dinosaurs, which they're not dinosaurs, Tia, I love you, sweetheart, they're dragons, resemble him a little in the face.
Oh, probably. I'm not quite sure how, but, they always say artists that do portraits or pictures of people, they draw themselves somehow into their artwork. And I kind of express myself through the dragons. So I can kind of see that. I have had a lot of people tell me I look like the tree in Reading Tree. That's the one with the 2 dragons on each side reading a book, and the tree in the middle with the face on it, and the eye and the round.
No, let's see. Can y'all see it? Because I can't see myself. Can y'all see the tree?
Yeah, I've had a lot of people comment that I look like that. So,
I love it.
I think it's the glasses that probably did.
Well, I mean, I'm all for that because I think all of your dragons are absolutely adorable. And I feel like every artist, I do feel like they bring a little bit of themselves into their artwork. It'd be kind of hard not to a little bit, because you put so much of your whole self. Like I feel like most artists just kind of whoo.
Yes.
Right, Jess?
Oh yeah, especially because you working on that time and that piece, you could spend so many hours in a day with that piece, and it just incorporates somebody somewhere.
Yes.
Even if it's not yourself, it could be a family member.
Exactly. Liz Harrison, who's Scotty Dog Crafts, said her favorite painting is Dust Bunnies. It makes her giggle when she sees it. I love that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That's a fun one. To do that one, of course, I have cats, so I'm used to dust bunnies. fact, I just happened to look under the bed this morning and I thought, I should vacuum under there sometime. But as I was drawing that piece, I had the dragon sweeping and I just kind of started scribbling and it came out to be a dust bunny and I put a little face on it. And, it really wasn't a plan, but it worked.
That I'm telling you, that one is so precious. I like look at those little dust bunnies and I'm like, they're little bunnies. They're little bunnies. Ashley, Zach's museum was really cool. There were some interesting things. I'll be talking about it on when I do the video, because they wouldn't let me film inside there, but I will tell y'all all about it, I promise. As much as I can, and I'll get Danny in on the action. Crashley wants to know, will your dragons ever get married and have dragon babies and then get old and be dragon grandma and grandpas? Well, we do have where they play dress up, because we have the baby dragon that you can add your name. We have the married ones. I have that one, and I have the graduation one. But as far as like the characters themselves, I think she wants to know, will they ever...
Dagmar and Dewey are the two main little dragons in all the pieces, and they're brother and sister. So they aren't going to get married. Now they are the two in the wedding piece. But to explain that, I just say they're just doing costumes and posing for the part, But no, I had not thought about actually having them get married. I have done a picture with a dragon holding a baby dragon, and I've not quite. I've not
that one is so cute.
But someday maybe I will.
I like seeing all their little adventures. That's what I kind of call them, right? Their little adventures. Mm-hmm. Like when they're playing Zoom Zoom, he's playing airplane, because I don't care if you're male or female. How many of us have pretended to be airplanes when we were younger? I did. Anybody else? I did. I was the airplane. I played everything, and I loved dress up. So I love that. I think that's the whole thing, like that childlike quality of, it just that joy that we get from seeing them is what I love. Tammy, the trip was great, and yes, I actually did think about you when I went across the Golden Gate Bridge. That was a big bridge. I was not walking it. Mm-mm.
I think I've been across the Golden Gate Bridge once. I do have a bit of an issue with bridges, because a few years ago I went across a bridge from Annapolis, Maryland to, I believe, Ocean City, Maryland. And I didn't really realize what kind of a bridge it is. And I was in my big, tall van, and it just kept going up and up and up, and it was extremely narrow. And as it was going up, I thought, how do I get off of this bridge? I don't know if I can do this. I started panic attack going up this bridge. It was the strangest thing. And I just kind of breathed deep and focused on the road in front of me and got across it. It's like, I believe it's like 5 miles across. It's a long bridge. And so then afterwards, I looked it up and found out it's, I believe, 187 feet high, extremely high. There are services where you can hire a driver to drive your vehicle across the bridge while you get under a blanket in the back seat.
I would be that.
Do that because it's that scary of a bridge.
Yeah, I would do that.
And Stephanie said Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
It probably is. I don't remember the name.
It's Lake Charles.
Is it? It was terrifying, whatever it was.
So Stephen said Lake Charles Bridge.
Okay.
Is a large bridge. He wouldn't go over again.
No, there's a lot of bridges I would avoid now.
Well, you're not the only one. Joe said his mom hated bridges too. Hey, Cheryl, sweetie, I just saw you. Oh, I know. She said, wouldn't it be amazing to have the draglings visit places like the Golden Gate Bridge or the Eiffel Tower as like little tourists?
Here, I'm sorry.
That would be
Cookie
kind of,
tourists.
you know.
Sorry, y'all. I can't hear Stephen. I'm deaf tonight.
Oh, you're fine.
It's okay.
I need hearing aids.
We all do.
You know what? I as far as the draglings visiting these bridges, what I should do would be draw pictures of them, cut them out, make them about so tall, and I could take them to all those locations. That would be more fun. I'd love to take them to the Eiffel Tower and to San Francisco and set them there and take a photo with them.
Oh my God, that would be so cute.
That would be a good idea. And it would be, I guess that would be a business expense. I could deduct the vacation. Good idea.
You could.
Good idea.
Just, I'll tell you right now, though, be careful in San Francisco. If you, once you've gone to the Golden Gate Bridge, the thing that freaked me out the most was those streets. Oh, y'all, the fact that they're like, I mean, like, some of them are okay, but some of them were like this. And I mean, I'm like in the car and I'm like, are we even going to make it to the top? Because then there's like people stopped to the top and I'm like, no. And then we got to go down it. Whoo. I did a ghost tour and I had to walk on those streets too. I'm just like, I could not live in San Francisco. It's beautiful, but them streets.
At least they don't have winter with ice.
True. Although I was so surprised to go from San Diego where it was hot. I mean, I got sunburned. I'm sure y'all can still see the sunburn. I got sunburned and then we go to San Francisco and I actually am having to wear sleeves.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
That sounds nice.
Ashley says, hi, Stephen. Love you and love you too, Jess.
He said hi back and he loves you too, Crashly. And I don't feel the love on that one.
So now you're working on a different one this time, right?
No, this is actually the same
one. Oh, no,
one.
it's still the same one. Okay.
It's the same one. I actually did not get much
She didn't
artwork.
even say hi to me
A
until
little
the
bit.
last sentence. She like left me out and then the next sentence, oh, you too, Steve, Jessica.
So which part are you working on right now on that one?
I'm just kind of moving all over. I've got my green colored pencil here. I think I'm going to go ahead and tilt the camera down so you can really see what I'm doing.
Okay.
I say the camera. It's just my phone, but.
Well, it does have, I mean, our phones serve as everything nowadays, right? I love that. Look at that.
Anyway.
If the AC does that piece, that is my piece.
Okay. One thing I did add this week, I had this little ridge here. I like to do a little design work everywhere. So I'm doing little circles all the way around here. And I just draw them one at a time. And then I will go in and highlight each circle so it looks like a shape to it.
Oh, so that is awesome. I will tell you, I love that feel. I can't think of the word for it right now. Where that intricate, like molding type.
Yes, I do too.
Look, I love that about your paintings and like all the places that have those. I'm just like, oh, look at that. Makes me wish that I lived in some of those places.
I live in a 1970s house, but I do have some antique Gothic style furniture and very intricate carving and all of that. I just love that.
Well, I'll tell you, I think another one that I am putting, like I said, I've still got so many left to get, but I'm watching someone do on this event. See, now it's going to go out of my brain. It's the one where they're in a bathtub, but it's in that really long window, and you've got the
Moonlight Bath is the title of that.
Yes, Moonlight Bath. I'm watching someone on this event work on that one, and I'm just like, oh, see,
and she's getting T-Ma. She's starting to bling it out, and it is beautiful. And by the way, y'all, we got a discount code for T-Ma. So if y'all want to bling y'all's little canvases out, go do that.
Can you tell them what the code is?
I don't know it. I haven't had a chance to.
I could probably try to look it up. I actually did want to tell you guys about something that I am super excited about. Now, I will not tell you the person who gave them because they did ask to be anonymous. But we have 3 more prizes added to the event. So we have the DAC gift cards, 3 of them. We have the Bistro blanks, which I'm kind of jealous because they always have beautiful pins. So someone's going to get a gorgeous pin.
I seen it today, and it's a palm pin of the dragon, a dragon, and it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
He did show me a picture. It is beautiful, y'all.
And then let's see. We also have T-Ma, if I'm correct, is giving us in your weekly prizes. There are 2 things actually that you will be receiving in that. You're getting, which I do have to draw. I have not had an opportunity to draw the winner from week 1 yet. I'll probably do that. I'm hoping tonight through my phone. I just didn't have. Sorry, I'm looking for T-Ma's message that she of what she's doing. She was going to create a code, and I have not seen the code yet. But she is also giving $15 a week to her shop. So that's one of the weekly prizes, is that you're going to get $15 from to go play at T-Ma with Sparklers. And you are also, I'm trying to look it up. Our other sponsor, who is Bella Art Day Nicole, is also sponsoring us. And I'm trying to look back. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm trying to scroll. It's kind of like gift cards. So a $10 gift card to Bella Art Day Nicole. So for the weekly prize, you're winning $15 at DP with Sparklers and $10 at Bella Art Day Nicole. So like I said, I'll try to pull the winner for week 1's live, because you had to go comment. A certain question was asked in last week's live, and you had to answer that, and I'll put it through the comment picker. But we also have 3 other prizes. The 3 other prizes, someone very kindly donated some Spangler paintings. And so there are 3 Spangler paintings.
Would that be some prints?
No, I mean the DACs. They bought them. They bought extra DACs.
Well, actually, okay.
And they decided, because they bought 2 of them of each of these by accident, I guess. I don't know. But they were kind enough to say, I'd like to donate these for your giveaways.
Oh, that's really nice.
They were on my porch when I came home, and I'm so excited. So I've got them here in the room. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yes, I can, if you want to talk to them, I can go get and let people know which ones they are.
That's fine.
Okay.
I also,
and thanks, Crashly, for getting that code from T-Ma for us.
Oh,
You're
thank you,
awesome.
Crashly. You're the best.
I want to make sure, I'm sure Brandy is getting to it, but I'm also going to be the winner of the July event, or the person chosen, the number chosen. I'm going to give a small original. It'll be smaller than this, but it'll be all framed up, beautifully framed, and it'll have a value of $125. That's what I sell. So
I did forget, that is the biggest prize of all. Y'all, that's the prize that everybody wants. And I know Jess and I are both lucky and happy because I have Dagmar that you drew for me. I have her right here. Is that probably about the same size as what?
Size. The framing will be different. I have a whole box of really unusual, unique, ornate little frames, and I just love doing little originals to fit in these little frames.
So as y'all can see, that's about the size.
Mine's right
And I'm
there on the
telling
wall.
you to be able to have it. That's
And
why she sits in here with me.
And he does have a letter of authenticity. Authenticity. Thank you, Stephen. I'm tired. I just got off from work, cooked dinner. With it, so it also comes with it. Now, Stephen helped me cook dinner, and I appreciate it because I would still be in there cooking away.
Oh goodness!
But he does sign the back of it in the letter.
Yes, the artwork is signed in the artwork itself. It's done just like this on the Brown Museum board with watercolor and colored pencils. And then I also signed the back. I put this as original drawing.
Yeah, see, so there's the signed back. And I will tell you right now, I love that you do this right here with the wiring so that it's easy to hang up.
Oh, yes, it'll be wired and everything, ready to hang. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so this is my prized possession. And I told my husband, I said, if something ever happens and my house goes up on fire, I'm grabbing this and they just I'm running out the house. And he's like, really? I said, look, no, she's mine. Nothing is claiming this, let me tell you. She sits and she lets me create in here with her. So yes, someone is getting an awful, massive, amazing print, and that's like, to me, that's like the number one. So I mean, there's so many cool things that we have, and that's why the fact that he offered that one, I think, I don't know, I'd give up most of my paintings, not my Spangler paintings, of course, but I'd give up most of my other paintings for an original. Yes.
Sometimes I use my pencils down very late. If I can hang on to it, I like to use it.
Steven's the same way. He gets his down to the nitty gritty.
What's that?
And let's see.
Your color pencils.
Yeah.
His is like.
I don't
His
use it
is.
much anymore, but I've done that one. Hey, it's. Make sure you go.
It came in 2 boxes, so I'm just trying to get them out here.
Baby.
Yeah, hey, that's what we do.
Okay.
So what I'm doing here is I keep going over. I started with my watercolor base, then colored pencils on top, and I just keep adding and adding slowly to it to darken the colors and add more shading. You can see the little details I put on the wood trim. I put a little dark shading on the bottom edge of each circle, then a little highlight on each circle. But because it's wood, and not a very bright highlight, but just enough to give it a little dimension going across. And now I'm gonna have to go back in and darken the wood back up in the corners here. I've already done watercolor and colored pencil back underneath the leaves here, but not dark enough yet. So I'm gonna have to go in there and darken that with more layered color.
Oh, okay. All right. So, the reason I was having to sort through those is because this person actually donated 6 canvases. I'm doing 3 in this event and 3 in the November Spangler event. Okay, so y'all ready to see? And they were, I think, one of them or 2 of them might have already been opened, but everything is still in it. Let's see. This one. Yeah, only 1 was opened of these 3. Okay, so we have. Here, let me turn off this light, see if that does better. Evening Entanglement.
Oh,
And that
the
one's a
fluff.
limited edition. So we have Evening Entanglement. We have Jack-o'-lantern Time,
Just
which
in
I
time for
absolutely love. And we have, since we were talking about it earlier, and it's just kind of funny, it's one of the ones, Rounding Up the Dust Bunnies.
Oh, yes.
And it would be so pretty if you got like the white ABs and done the ABs for the dust bunnies.
Oh, yes, that would, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
I know they put some ABs in the Dust Bunnies, but I don't remember how many they put.
I think they just did one or two, one. I can't remember. I think it's just one.
Let's see. And Berta, who won your the November event and won your print, she said that she has it hanging in her craft room as well. She absolutely loves her original that you did for
Oh,
her.
thank you.
Hey, Bethany. Hey, Saban. Glad to see y'all in here, and Vivian. I'm just trying to catch up since I know I missed a whole. Whoa, what just happened? It just went. Jess, it jumped on me, Jess.
I know. I keep trying to watch it and it's going faster than I can.
Let's see. Jesse wants to know about how many thousands of cookies do you think you have drawn in your lifetime?
Oh, wow. I've never thought about that. Well, I don't know. I mean, just this piece has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one has probably about 18 cookies in it right here. So I have no idea how to estimate how many, but it's been a lot. I never thought about that before.
These draglins are getting there. They get a daily dose of their cookies for sure.
Yeah.
And okay, am I the only one? I might be. I might be the only one that I will tell you, whenever I'm working on one of yours, I get this super big urge for a glass of milk and some cookies.
Oh, yes.
I trust. Am I the only one?
Mhm.
We're gonna keep on. We're gonna bust it out the milk and cookies right now.
Yeah. Steven's about ready to go get the milk and cookies. And Cheryl,
Okay, yeah, I'm not alone.
Cheryl, I do have one. It is hanging right here over my bookshelf. I just can't get it down.
Yeah, see, mine's right where I can grab it. So Saban wants to know how many cookies did Mr. Spangler eat?
I lost track a long time ago. When
I've eaten so many cookies. I could build probably a national monument with the many cookies.
All of
I've
us
eaten.
can probably give the Cookie Monster a run for his money.
Yeah.
When I was a little
Exactly.
kid, I would always try to get my mother to bake chocolate chip cookies. Of course, she always baked them from scratch. And
Oh man.
I loved the cookie dough before you added the chocolate chips to it, actually. It was my
Yep.
And she would never make them enough. So as a kid, I learned how to make my own chocolate chip cookies, and I would make my own.
Oh wow. See, I go in when we do cookie day or anytime I make cookies, I still find myself to this day like I know you're not supposed to. I'm aware, but I do like eating some of the dough before it's cooked.
Yeah,
And that's why I'm so glad they came out with. They now have cookie dough that you can actually eat that doesn't have the eggs in it.
Back in the 60s, you never thought of those things. Never heard of, gee, is that dangerous? Should we put on a seatbelt? You never saw a helmet on a bicycle.
I know. Like all the stuff that we're like, well, I mean, you think about it, I'm in science, right? And I actually found a couple of years ago, I was looking at our thermometers and I realized, I've got to move these because there were still some thermometers with mercury in them.
Oh.
And the science teacher who was next to me, he's been there forever, he's like, he goes, you have to understand, we did not realize exactly, like, we used to play with the mercury. I'm like, what do you mean you used
Yeah.
to play with the mercury?
Yeah, you just put it in your hand. Yeah, so
Yeah.
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 I used to do that. I had
Yeah, look at it.
a little bitty plastic box and it had mercury in it from a broken thermometer, and I kept it right there in my dresser.
Yeah. And I'm just like, wow, it's just, everything's so different. And I'm sure, oh Lord, I'm sure, well, like kids nowadays, when I tell them how lucky they are to have cell phones, because if I wanted to get in touch with my mom, I went to a payphone. So,
Yeah.
everything's just
We
so,
didn't, we didn't have the money to pay for the payment. We had to call collect.
oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Becky, there is a November Spangler event. So, because we want to celebrate him twice a year. We love our Spangler.
And
Katrina,
Diane,
fine.
there, if you don't like the number of ABs that is in a canvas, um, there's a lady that sponsors our event. We her nickname is T Mall, but DP with Sparklers. You go on her website and she has tons of ABs that you can bling your canvas out. I mean, I have blinged many a canvases out. Brandy, I know, blings many of her canvases out.
I even put some bling on Randall's. I put glow in the
Yep.
dark. There's so much that you can add to
Oh yeah.
these.
Yes. So if you're disappointed with how many ABs is in a canvas, don't be disappointed because, like I said, just go to dpwithsparklers.com. Crashly's getting our discount code for the event. Just go to her website and just shop. But beware, you will end up with a massive credit card bill at the end. Just
It can
FYI.
add up, but one of you is going to win $15 credit at DP with Sparklers tonight.
True.
Um,
But every
Joe
time I
wants
go
to
on
know,
her,
how long does it typically take you to finish a print of the size you're working on?
Well, that's it's hard to say because I've never really kept track. Um,
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
if I sat down and worked on it, gosh, I wouldn't even know. I like to work on it for an hour, maybe 2 days later, work on it for another hour or two, and then a week later, work on it again. So I just honestly never kept track.
mhm.
It's hard to keep up with. Yeah,
It is. I should.
on stuff and get lost in it.
Yes. Yeah. Now,
Thanks.
see, I said I wanted to darken the wood in the background. I did more colored pencil
Oh, look at that.
or with washes of watercolor, of brown tones, and just going in and over on top of the colored pencil, it kind of fills in the gaps. Colored pencil on paper has kind of a grainy look. There's a bit of a grain of the paper that goes through. So the watercolor goes in and fills in that grain and kind of gives it a more even tone. And to make the dragon pop a little more, I like to kind of darken the areas right around his head also. Even though it's not a significant darkening, but it's just enough that his head pops out a little more and just looks a little more 3D.
I love those effects that you've got there, because yeah, it does. It looks like the little balls are popping out. Like you could run your finger over it and it would not feel smooth.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm going for.
Looks like Crashly got that discount code,
Mhm.
Dragling 2022 for DP with Sparklers. Thank you so much, Crashly. I so appreciate it. My net, hi, I just saw you. Oh, and Brandy Stevens. She wants to know, I like this question. She says she was wondering if you can incorporate autism in one of your paintings. She has 2 autistic boys that absolutely love your draglings.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic. I never thought about that. I'm not quite sure how I would do that, just in a still picture.
You might do the autism's, isn't there like
The puzzle
a flag
pieces.
or a symbol?
Yeah, like the dragons are putting a puzzle together.
Yeah, the autistic have the Dewey and Dagmar putting the puzzle pieces together because autism has the puzzle pieces as their logo.
Oh, okay. See, I did not know that. That's good to know. Okay.
it's a puzzle piece within a puzzle. You can look it up, but yeah, it's beautiful logo.
Ah,
Um, it's just I talk about it because where I work, we do a lot with autism.
okay.
Um, but yeah, it's beautiful.
The lady that works for me has a little girl that is, I believe she is 32 now. She does have Down syndrome, and I've known her since she was a baby. She is absolutely wonderful. Uh, and something I need to think about is how to incorporate some kind of significance with Down syndrome also in a painting. That would be kind of
That
neat.
would be awesome.
Yeah, it
Yes.
would.
That's a really good idea. That really is. And I know we answered this. Hey, little Lizzie, you're not late. You're good, girl. And Bumbles is the proud mom of 2 autistic young adults. I am the proud mom of 1. The other one is on the spectrum, but not as much as my oldest. But I love that idea of the Draglings doing an autism jigsaw. But I saw something up here. I know you answered this in the last live, but not everybody was able to make it.
Mhm.
About, do you work on more than one drawing at a time? Because I think we have multiple things going ourselves. We call them whips, work in progress. And
Absolutely. I do. I am actually laying here on my table. I've got a piece that I started. You may remember this from last year because I probably showed you this from last year.
Oh my gosh,
I have
that's
still.
beautiful.
I need to put something on the front of the books. It's the title of this one is My Cup of Tea. They both have a cup of tea, but they also, one loves fantasy, one loves mystery.
I
And
gotta
they
have it.
use
Oh.
Yep, me and you, Brandy.
and again, yes, I do work more than one at once, and I'm sure I have some others around here that are unfinished.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Joe says lots of ideas coming your way for maybe future projects. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
everybody more than happy to share to share their ideas, because I mean we love your world. We just want to be a part of your world. I know I do. I just want to.
That's true, Crashly. I forgot about the blue Halloween bucket for Halloween because autism has the blue bucket now.
Oh,
For
I said I didn't even realize that one.
mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Any if you're on the spectrum or autistic or anything, you take blue buckets for Halloween trick or treating.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Well, Pauline, we love that you're here, and I have quite a few because I am very lucky in the fact that I get to work. Our school does more of the inclusive classrooms, as far as inclusion classrooms where they don't really go to a teacher all day long, one teacher by themselves. So we get an opportunity to teach, and I will tell you, like, I don't know. I actually love working with my autistic students because they are just so incredible. I mean, I love working with all my students, but I mean, wow, the ideas and the imagination and the just personalities are just all the kids that I've had. I've really, really enjoyed teaching.
They're very smart in their own way. Because I know some of my patients that have it, sometimes they just come, just what they say is just mind boggling. You're like,
Well,
oh my gosh.
one of my top academic team kids, um, he had Asperger's, and he won like the highest honor. I mean, because he's just so amazing. And there was something I was going to ask you on, and that's driving me nuts now, on um, the covers of your books. That's what I was trying to ask.
Uh-huh.
Like, have you ever been one, like maybe, I know I am when I do my reading. If I ever buy a hardbound book, I kind of like taking off the dust cover because it has it's not as intricate as yours, but like you actually see on some of them they have the nice decorated part. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, on the hardcover part of it,
Mm-hmm.
like stamping or embossing and various things on in some of the books for the covers.
Yeah, I've actually contemplated trying to glue on some gems and different stuff to make mine look as pretty as yours.
Oh yes, yes, yes. That's
I would
nice
love to do that.
drawing them. It's not necessarily practical to have little jewels sticking out all over when you put it on a bookshelf, but it looks
But it
good.
looks so much better than the way that books normally. And I love books. I have books everywhere in this house,
Hmm.
but they don't look near as pretty as yours on a shelf. All
Let
right,
me see
so
the diamond paint
pull up.
books.
I am going to pull up the video and do the
I think I'm gonna.
random comment picker.
Since we're getting close to the end, I'm gonna move this back up here.
If I could spell, I could grab it. Oh,
It's been a long day. It's Monday, Brandy. What do you?
well, okay. Y'all have to y'all please forgive me. Like I said, I got back from my trip. We decided, we left Vegas, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. Okay. We left Vegas, early that morning, and we decided it was going to be too late to stop in Dallas. It would be 3:00 in the morning. There'd be no sense in it. So we drove, all yesterday or day before yesterday and all yesterday until we got home at 11:00 at night. So we were on the road a very long time. So I kind of slept. Some when I got here. Yeah. I feel a little bad, but y'all, I'm sorry. All right, I'm just trying to get the UR code.
One thing that I'm sure everybody knows, but I don't think I mentioned last week, is just how amazing Diamond Art Club is. They, when I signed up with them, I really didn't know anything about diamond painting. They didn't know who I was, so we were both taking a chance, and they have done an amazing job reproducing my artwork. The colors and the details they're able to get is just incredible. And then I hear so many stories about their customer service, and they're just an amazing company. I'm really thrilled to be with them.
Well, I love Diamond Art Club. I mean, yeah, I have so many. That's why my daughter said that I may die by DAC, because I stack the boxes up because I keep them in the boxes. And so then, like, when I want to try to do one and it's down at the bottom of the stack, I'm like trying to Jenga it and hoping that I'm not going to knock them all down. But,
It's
the
like
price that we pay for our art.
Yeah, that's when I holler at Steven because I keep mine in totes. Well, you've seen how I keep mine, and it's down in the very bottom. So it's like, Steven, because I'm short, so I would end up falling in the tote. Yeah, and nobody would find me for years. Yeah.
Oh, I like I said, I do love I love that they do. We have a lot of awesome companies out there, and DAC is awesome, and I love doing the quality of the DAC is really good, and I have when I look at your original artwork and they have the colors just like almost spot on.
They really do. Yeah, it's amazing what they've done.
All right, so y'all ready, guys? There were 111. Okay, I'm gonna. How do I hold it still? I don't know. There was 111 unique comments, and you had to answer the name of the blue dragon, which was Rupert. You had to have that in your answer somewhere. All right. So I'm going to hit start. Did I hit it?
We don't know, Brandy.
Are you kidding? Look, Berta. Berta. Berta, you won week 1. Did you see that, Berta? Look at there. So that's the person. Berta, you lucky girl. No, Berta, I'm not kidding. Look, there you are. Can you see you? Do I have it straight? I can't see. That's right. Congratulations, Berta. So I can get a hold of you, and I will try to make sure that I'll get up with you to make sure that I get all your information over to them. But her comment was, that was a cool bubble. Talking about the bubble from, how it looked like there was a bubble coming across the screen last week.
Oh, I never did go look and see that. I don't have any idea what that was.
It really does look like a bubble. I think it was your cat's hair, but it really looked like a bubble coming across your face. It was the coolest thing. Right after we talked about bubble fairies, or no, we talked about the bear time stories.
That's interesting. I'm going to have to see if I can watch that and see what that might have been.
Oh, I'm excited. Now, she's so excited. She's like, are you kidding me? Everybody says Berta wins everything. She got lucky. That is for sure. She got lucky tonight. All right. So are y'all ready to know? Now, remember, if you want entered for week 2, you need to comment when this live is over. Just putting stuff in the live right now is not going to count. When the live is over, you're going to, I just want everybody to tell me, to celebrate Mr. Spangler, what is your number 1 favorite? And I know it's hard to pick favorites, y'all, but try to give me a favorite painting. And it doesn't have to be one of his. Brandy. I know. I like so many of them. Or if you have to, you can give me 3. Top 3. How about that? Can we do top 3?
That's just playing favorites, and that's not even cool. We got told about this in school.
But I mean, like, okay. How about this? Instead of that, how about tell us at a painting that's not a Diamond Art Club yet that you would like to be a Diamond Art Club?
Hey, there you go.
There you go. That's not playing favoritism.
Can we do that? We all good with that one?
Too. My website, randalspangler.com, just in case you want to look at some things that aren't diamond paintings yet.
And you never know. Diamond Art Club could be watching this. Just FYI.
That's right. So you'll go, I typed in randalspangler.com, go there, take a look through his paintings, and tell me in the comment section of once the video's over, which one that has not been made into a diamond painting would you like to see as a diamond painting? I'm telling you right now, I want, because they already made one. They made Eldar Secret. I want Council of Dragons. Do you have one, Jess, that you know of off of?
I was trying to think.
Well, that's dangerous. I'm getting dangerous now.
I wanted the Eldar Secret back again because I didn't get that one. Does that count?
No, that one's already. It's got to be one that hasn't been made into a diamond painting yet.
Oh Lord, Brandy, you're gonna make me go.
I know. I'm going to make people go to Randal's website and take a look through his artwork. We are celebrating Randal. And trust me, you're going to fall in love with so many of them that you're going to be like, I want them all, just FYI.
Yeah, if you go,
There's so many that I want to be.
I'm sure a lot of them will become diamond art paintings. Go into the galleries on my website. There's a lot of categories and a lot of pieces. As I said last week, I'm got my new website. It's getting closer to being going live.
That's going to be so awesome because I go to your website a lot because I like just kind of like looking through, and I don't look at just your dragon paintings. I like the cat paintings. I like the dogs. I don't know. I like the houses,
Yeah.
especially
There's
the Halloween one, the Halloween house.
There's two, and it's the Flights of Imagination and Visions of Valor.
Visions of Valor. Yes, that's a nice one. You can't see it, but I have probably done another 100 or 200 pieces of art that's not even on my website.
And you're going to be adding them to what you got it up and.
Some of them are older. I'm making everything available to Diamond Art Club. I'm showing them everything I have. I'm constantly remembering new pieces and sending them to it. So they pick and choose whatever they want to release.
No, but I mean, on your website, are you going to have where we can actually see as many of the artworks that you have created? Because
it won't have.
I don't know that all of them are on the current one, or are they?
Well, no, not everything is there because I've just produced so many pieces over the years.
Right.
No, it will not all be there, but there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, there's at least a couple hundred pieces on the website now, and is going on the new website. Yes.
It has to be a painting that has not been rendered by DAC.
Right.
Because some people was asking.
Yeah, because like Some Enchanted Evening, that one was already released.
Yeah, and don't put it on this live chat. It has to go on #replay.
Yeah, so when the live is over, you'll go back in, and that's where you will put it. So there's not going to be a code word. So when I pick because the whole reason for this is that when I put in the live, I'm putting in the link to the live, and then it's going to filter through the comments. It's not going to filter through the live chat. It only filters through the comments, which is why you have to wait till the live is over and then go up underneath the video, #replay, and put in your answer. And so when I choose the winner, I'm going to read the comment, and so I'll be looking that you put down, a name of a painting that's not already produced by Diamond Art Club. Okay. Because we're really hoping, that'll also show Diamond Art Club which ones we really want to come out. Like, please.
And two, like I said, DAC is a sponsor, and they could be watching this live. They could be watching and reading these comments. You never know.
I do know that they do listen to people's requests. I've had them ask for images because people have requested. So they do like to hear about that. Yes.
What?
Yeah, they do like to hear what is it that you are desperately wanting. And so as a community, when they I know that there's quite a lot of us that have been like more. Now, granted, it hurt my wallet and I couldn't even get all of them. But I was like, more Spangler paintings, please. And then they made sure to say yes. And we got so many, I couldn't get them all. How many of y'all? I got the one today though. I was not able to get Saturdays. But I will get it when it comes back. But I did get today's on Amazon. I got it. So yes. And I know
nobody got mine or not.
You got what?
I said I won't spill the beans if I got it or not.
Got what?
Oh. Gotcha. I got you there, girl. But Guys, I can't believe how fast the time flew. It is 8:08, and I do and Crystal from Crystal's Crafty Creations is on live now, and I don't want to I don't want to go over her. And I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you all for joining in, and thank you, Randal, for being here and showing us. And the name once again of the one that you are working on.
Deleting cookies. See, he's
deleting
cookies, but his tail is going to push the button that says delete.
See, I didn't even see that one before. That his tail is right there. That is so cute.
It'll be more obvious when I'm finished, and this looks like a laptop, yes. But he's deleting cookies, so.
That is so cute. I need that.
I love the doubleness there, because you know how many of us have to go in. You have to delete cookies off your computer.
I delete
so that it still runs optimally. So see, you're just so inventive. That just looks so good. Oh my gosh. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, Jeff, for doing this, for allowing me to do this event with you. And I'm having a blast, and I am so glad to be home, because now I can actually start working, because this is all I managed to do on the trip was that tiny little section right there, y'all. That's it. That's all I got to do. So you better believe I'm going to be up tonight working on me some reading tree. And I have been, now that I'm home, I'm also going to be doing all of the names and everything from the start. As you already seen, week 1 progress post is closed. I closed it last night, and I opened up the post for week 2. Okay, so unfortunately, no, you cannot put in any more for week 1. If you start a new one or whatever, or you're just joining, the start post is still open. That's going to stay open the whole time. Okay. So
and you have 2 canvases. Just make sure you post that it's the second canvas.
Yeah. I just need to be able to know, because I've got a spreadsheet, and I'm going to have your name, and,
list, and she's checking it twice.
I have a list. I'm checking it twice. Better not be naughty. Better be nice.
Stephen's helping.
Thank you. So thank y'all all for being here. I love y'all. I cannot wait till next week. So I look forward to this every week, especially get to talk with you guys.
Yeah, this is fun. Thanks everybody for showing up.
All right, so I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go.
Bye, y'all.
Until the next time. Bye y'all. See you in broadcast.